Julie Hansen, and I'll be your professor for this semester. I just wanted to give you a brief video overview of our class to help you navigate and make sure that you're as successful as you can be. So I'm starting at my dashboard. Your dashboard will look different because you all have different classes here. One kind of neat trick I wanted to show you, in case you haven't figured it out yet, if you click on these three dots, your screen might look something like this where your colors are all muted. If you deselect the color overlay, it'll just brighten everything up. Now, this is not required for your success, but a lot of people don't know about this, and I thought I'd let you know. So anyway, let's go ahead and click on our course. Now, again, your view will look a little different than mine because I'm an instructor and you're a student. So I have taken you right to our modules page. So here you'll find our syllabus and an Excel spreadsheet with our calendar, and then also a link to Remind, which is the way to set up text messages with me. So we don't have to exchange phone numbers, we just have to sign up for this app called Remind, and then it's like texting each other. So it's a good way to get in touch with me, and you'll probably get the quickest responses this way. So go ahead and do that. All right, so every week we will be having kind of the same, except for week 1, which is a little abbreviated because it's just an introduction. But you can see that the first thing listed here will always be the ebook. Okay, so that is going to be the ebook. Now, what's next after that are the narrated PowerPoints for each of the chapters. Both of these will be very important for you to go over. Since this is an online class, you won't have me in class, so this is the next best thing. And then you'll link out to your homework exercises, and there will be a quiz. And every 3 chapters, you will have an exam. Now, this may seem like a lot of exams. That will total 4 exams for the semester, but the idea is that I don't want you to take an exam over too much content. I think if it's broken down, I found that it's just a much higher success rate for you. So anyway, you'll see that there is a module for every single week that has chapters in there or an exam, and it takes you all the way through the 17 weeks. There is no final, it's just the 4th exam, which is going to cover the previous 3 chapters. So and then one thing I wanted to mention to you is once you click on any of these links, it will take you over to Connect. It might have a new screen that looks something like this where you'll enter your email and then you'll click on Begin. It will ask you for registration information, and this is where you'll go to also purchase the ebook as well as the access to Connect. It should be $70. So that is all the information I have for that. Once you get to Connected, you get through all the registration information. I'll show you what that looks like. So here I have pulled up one of the quizzes, and it just tells you how many points and how many attempts you get and so on and so forth, and then you would just click start and then it starts the quiz. So that should be pretty straightforward for you. And I've pulled up a homework assignment. In this case it's just chapter 2. It'll tell you how many points and how many attempts you get. You just click on the start, and then by reading the smart book or the ebook and by watching the PowerPoint, you'll be able to go through and answer these questions. There's a link to the ebook, there's some hints and references and so on and so forth. So I am assuming and hoping that you have technical skills that will help you navigate this, but of course I am always here to answer any questions that you have. So to get started, I would like you to go to the modules and read our syllabus and take note of all of the due dates in the calendar, since the due dates are set in stone and they're not negotiable, and I don't give extensions. So anyway, I am here for you. Again, the quickest way to reach me is through Remind, which will be like texting each other, which is lots of fun, and then you can go ahead and get started on chapter 1. So have a great semester.